It is now 6 o'clock, and we're happy to kick off our Small Business Alliance meeting. This is our first one of the year, so welcome everyone. If you have not greeted the person next to you, I know we're not in church, but could turn to your left and your right and introduce yourselves. And we're about to, you know how we do it in Fairburn. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So now that you know your neighbors, they say of small business that to support a small business is support a dream. But in Fairburn, we know that not only are we supporting dreams, but we're supporting opportunities, we're supporting jobs, and thus we're supporting our community. So we are so happy to have each of you here this evening. As we start off, as we kick it off, we not only wanted you to mix and mingle with each other, but we want to have some brief introductions. So we're going to go around the room real quick. You tell us who you are, your name, and your business. And then we're going to finish up our introductions and have greetings from our mayor and our city administrator. So Ariel, if you want to start in the front, that would be great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sean Payton, Wealth Management Advisor with Northwestern Mutual.
Festus Wanjao with Northwestern Mutual, also financial planner.
Dylan Caputo. I'm with Apex Promotional Solutions.
Jeremy Felder, also with Apex Promotional Solutions.
Fonda Kelly, don't know yet, but I'm here to glean for you all. So.
My name is Stacy Stroger. I live here in Fairburn, and I own an event planning business called The Love of the Soul.
Hello, everyone. Rich Taylor, co-owner of Swing Mini Golf in Axtron.
Kevin Jarrell, owner of L&K Liquidation Store.
Calvin Lindsay, owner of Brand House Inc., located here in Fairburn.
Good evening, everyone. Jacqueline Howell, I'm the Director of Communications for the City of Fairburn.
Ellen Simpson with the ATL Magazine. You guys are on the front cover. Woo-woo!
My name is Mike Simpson. I'm her better half. And I'm going to offer anybody here today that talks to Ellen in the green shirt will get an ad at half price.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Tanisha Thorne, and I'm with Four Thorns Realty. I'm a realtor.
Good evening. I'm an educational consultant with Four Thorns.
Oh, okay. Naomi Thorne with EC West Elementary.
Hello, I am Dewana Bell. I'm the director of Norma's Academy of Dance, and I'm on the other end, which is considered Fairburn, but it's zone Fairburn because of rezoning. But I'm on the other end at 138 in Old National. And we've been there 15 years, and this is my first meeting, so I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, Ms. Norma.
I'm Chef Rasul from Kiss My Grits Breakfast Kitchen, and we're right here in Fairburn.
I'm Nikita York, his wife, owner of Kiss My Grits Breakfast House. Thank you.
Sarithia Andrews, Peach Cobbler Factory in Fairburn.
Good evening. Reggie Andrews, Peach Cobbler Factory, Fairburn.
Good evening, everyone. Pinky Sullivan Vernon, and I'm the board chair for Eagles Economic Community Development Corporation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Maya Taylor, and I'm the founder and executive director of Eagles Economic Community Development Corporation and Arrow Youth Leadership Council International.
And I guess I'm last. I'm Jason Warner. I'm a supporter of the Eagles Economic Youth Foundation and South Fulton Arrows. And I work for Microsoft as well.
Excellent. Now give yourselves a hand. If you notice tonight, everyone had a different business, so it shows that all of us come with a piece of the puzzle, but it's when we come together, that's our collective community. We need all of us in order to make our community grow and to expand, and we all offer a different perspective. So without further ado, we are so happy to have the Honorable Hattie Portis Jones in the house. Let's give her a hand. And we want to congratulate her on being our newly elected mayor. So, Honorable Mayor Hattie Portis Jones.
Well, thank you so much, Sylvia, and thank all of you, and welcome. I met many of you because I was on that side of the fence as well. I'm an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, but right now all of that is in abeyance as I focus on being the mayor and CEO of this city. But entrepreneurship and small businesses are near and dear to my heart. And I've worked in numerous cities over my career, and that's the area that I've often worked in to help and support. With large cities with a lot more resources, we're able to do a lot more things. But with that being said, we can do those same things here. We just have to figure out how to do them differently and find the resources to help support. But entrepreneurship support and development is what it is that I'm expecting and looking for the city to do in helping you to grow and to expand your businesses and for the community to know more about the businesses in Fairburn. Some of you I've heard, I didn't even know that your businesses existed, and so that should not be so, right? We should all know what type of businesses we have in the community. But as you can see, Fairburn is growing by leaps and bounds, and we are so happy about that. I've served on council for 12 years and been part of, the legislative team to ensure that we pass the legislation to help support. You will hear in a few minutes from Mr. Phillips some of the financing mechanisms that we put in place to grow our community, to really focus on developing downtown. Some of the businesses that introduce yourselves, you're on Highway 74. The beginning of that development started about 25, 30 years ago, and that has taken off now. And so we want to turn our attention to downtown, which is historic, which has different challenges with it, and which requires different attention to details on our part. And that's what I campaigned on, and that is what I am wanting to work very, very hard these 4 years that I have at the moment to have an impact on our downtown. And we will be reaching out to you, and hopefully you can help us with some ideas and strategies to make that happen. I'm also about partnerships, right? Partnerships, the city with each of you, and also with your network of people, right? We are looking for benefactors, if you will. There are lots of opportunities that a benefactor would be interested in. And with that could help spur some of the small business ideas that we have in mind and that you bring to the table. So I'm asking you guys to think outside the box, think about your network, think about the people that you can bring to the table for us to have a conversation with, that we can work collaboratively together to make that happen. The other thing I heard a lot on the campaign trail, and actually I've been hearing it for the last 8 years or so, is that we want more, we want a nightlife in Fairburn, and we want sit-down restaurants in Fairburn. We want walkability, right? And we want retail, however way we can define that in a small community, a growing community like ours. We want it here downtown, and we want it over on 74, which are our 2 economic corridors. So I won't belabor my point. I will be in and out of your meetings over the year. began. I'm asking you to think outside the box, to be creative, to identify who you know and who knows whom, so that we can develop some relationships and some partnerships to make things happen. We can make it happen here in Fairburn, but we can accelerate those things if we work collaboratively together. Okay? You promise me? Yes, okay. Well, thank you guys so much. And then I will now turn it over to Mr. Phillips, if that's appropriate. Okay.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mayor Portis Jones. Good evening. Well, let me begin with a thank you for several reasons. One, thank you for being here. Your time is valuable. As small business owners and entrepreneurs, I know every minute counts. And you took the time to be here this evening, so thank you for that. But beyond that, I want to thank you for choosing Fairburn. You could have chosen to locate your business anywhere, and you chose Fairburn. That means you believe in our city just as much as we believe in your business. You probably heard well-worn phrases like small business is the lifeblood of the community, and you'll hear some more of that. But the reason we say that here in Fairburn is that it is literally true. Economic development in cities like Fairburn typically does not start with large corporations. It starts with small businesses and entrepreneurs that then sparks other development to come. And the reason I know that is because we've taken the time to look at other cities that have been able to prosper and to move their cities forward in the way that we would like to do in Fairburn. Our city's growing. The numbers tell us that it's continuing, but not all growth is the same. Our task, working with you as business owners, is to grow Fairburn the right way so that it benefits not only businesses, but the citizens that we are all here to serve. And so we put our minds and our focus on that consistently. Our downtown has not grown in the way that we need it to over the last several decades. There's a lot of vacant properties in downtown. And in a main street city like ours, we have to figure that out. We have to figure out how to grow downtown. The mayor talked to you about the feedback she's gotten the many years she's been on council and while she was on the campaign trail recently. It's what our citizens tell us they want consistently. So that means that's now a charge for us to figure out. So the mayor and council have taken several steps recently to kind of aid us in that process. As I mentioned briefly, we took a moment, fourth quarter of last year, we took all of our newly elected officials and we toured several cities in the metro area. Because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You need to go look at where things have been successful. And I don't mind stealing an idea. Well, it's not stealing, it's borrowing. I don't mind borrowing an idea. So we looked at several cities, and we found that there were certain common denominators in those cities that have been able to revitalize downtown, and more importantly, grow economic development, because that helps every business in the city. And one of the keys that we saw in all of those cities, who did it in slightly different ways, is that the city had to take a step first. And once the city was able to demonstrate that they were investing in the future of the city, a lot of other and more development and investment followed. So toward that end, the mayor and council approved back in December an intergovernmental agreement between the city of Fairburn and the Fairburn Development Authority. Most of you know what a development authority is. Their whole purpose is economic development. They're separate from the mayor and council, and their charge is to help grow economic development. Well, they've been doing a good job for the last several years, but they were kind of strapped in that in order to be a real stakeholder in economic development, you have to have some ability to fund development deals. Because, let's be honest, money makes things work. That's just part of business. And so through that intergovernmental agreement, the city has agreed to partner with the Development Authority to provide the basis for them to be able to start moving forward with things like acquiring properties in downtown and acquiring them for the purpose of redeveloping them with private sector businesses and entrepreneurs into business opportunities. We closed on one of the first properties in downtown recently. Many of you know where the Stage and Courtyard is. You know where Oz Pizza is. Then the Stage. Well, just on the other side of the Stage and Courtyard, there's a building that's been there since the early 1900s. It's been vacant probably 20 years, maybe longer. So recently, the city purchased that building. And we purchased it because the goal is to turn buildings like that into viable businesses instead of empty storefronts all along downtown. That's the first step of many to come. We've got some other tools that the council has approved, a special services district. All of these tools will be used to help the city move forward economic development that is designed to benefit every business in the city and to benefit every citizen. If you look at the way cities operate, you know, oftentimes the way we operate and the funding that we use, you can look at it as a pie. And what happens is, as we invest in economic development, everybody gets a slice of that pie. But the real goal is to make the pie itself bigger. Because the bigger the pie gets, the bigger everybody's slice gets. So that's really what we're trying to do, is grow the city the right way, provide more economic development opportunities. That helps across the spectrum of what the city does. And so we're excited about the future. We're excited about our mayor, who is experienced, who's been at this for 12 years or more. And so we're excited that she is now the visionary and leader for our city. We've got a tremendous economic development director, as many of you already know, and a lot of other resources that we put in place. And so I will tell you, even though I'm biased, that the future is bright in Fairburn. We are growing in the right way, and we believe that that's only going to continue. And as it relates to our downtown district, where we are going to put a lot of focus and resources because we think it'll be an engine for everything else in the city, I grew up off of Roosevelt Highway in 29, about 15 minutes down the road in College Park. I've been on this strip of road most of my life, right? Ours is, in my opinion, the last downtown on Highway 29 that's ripe for development. College Park's done a great job. There's a lot of restaurants and stuff down there. But we've got a really huge opportunity here, and we're excited about what the mayor and council has given us to work with. We're excited about small businesses like yours and the opportunities that will come from that. And so we're going to stand stride by stride, step by step with you as all of us together help grow the city, and grow your businesses, and help our community in the ways that all of us would like to see. So thank you again for being here. God bless you. And we look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Phillips, and thank you so much, Madam Mayor. We are just charged with inspiration as business owners and small business. Yes,
It's
sure.
my job to tell you that the mayor has another commitment in a few minutes. She's in much demand, and so please excuse her. I have to make sure she gets to her next meeting on time. But thank you for coming, and we appreciate you guys being here tonight.
All right, thank you. So as Mr. Phillips mentioned, we work closely through our small businesses. We work very closely with the Downtown Development Authority. The Downtown Development Authority and Development Authority of Fairburn helps us to generate revenues, helps to spur development in our downtown area and throughout the city at large. Yes, ma'am.
I look forward to, I'll try to check my calendar for next month so I can spend a little more time with you guys at the next meeting, okay? All right.
And just some general housekeeping. Everyone, woosah, relax. We want you to just enjoy yourselves. So there is some food over there, and we want you to get up, get some food. This is a meeting. This is a meet and greet for our small business community. So we don't want it to be, it's going to be interactive. We got some great presenters today. We want to make this hour an hour of power and collaboration. So just piggyback, just circling back. First of all, if you want to get some food, don't just get on up, get some food, get a plate, and just enjoy yourself. Our next presenter is Dr. Maya Taylor and her team. As we were talking about the Development Authority, one of the key initiatives of the Development Authority this year is what's called Leadership Fairburn. And Leadership Fairburn is a project that will help our small businesses get involved in civic engagement, but more importantly, get some of the support and the leadership resources and the business resources that's needed to help our community continue to thrive and your significant businesses. One of the things that we heard when we did the Small Business Development Grant is that a lot of small business owners said, hey, we need some help. We need help in marketing. We need help in finances. We need help in how we keep our operations going. We need help in how we guard against seasonalism. And everyone who's run a business knows that there is that time of year when there's a dip in finance and you need that extra operating capital. So Leadership Fairburn is a project that was initiated by our Chairman Brandon Crum. And we solicited the wonderful Dr. Maya Taylor, who has developed business leaders throughout the nation. and she is spearheading that. She is spearheading that program, and she's going to come up and talk to us a little bit about that. Dr. Taylor? Yes. Let's give her a hand as she comes.
Good evening, everyone. We are situated to succeed, right? We are so honored to stand before you all tonight because we can see the future and things are looking a whole lot better in the city of Fairburn and the surrounding areas. We are delighted to represent the Downtown Development Authority and help all of us learn to strive and thrive in our businesses, economics, civic learning, the whole 9 yards. We call it 3D leadership. 3D leadership. So I'm going to allow them to show this video, and then I'm going to briefly introduce my two colleagues that will be joining us. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Maya Taylor, and I am the founder of Eagles Economic Community Development Corporation. I am delighted to announce today that we are partnering with the City of Fairburn and the Downtown Development Authority to launch Leadership Fairburn. For 30+ years, I have been training leaders to be thought leaders, change leaders, focus leaders, and servant leaders. Well, we're bringing it home, and I'm excited to do so. As a native of the City of Fairburn, I believe that my team and I, along with experts in every field, are going to empower 12 participants. I'm so excited about this 6-month cohort in which it is designed for capacity and professional development. I guarantee you, you will be excited, empowered, and your business or your community work will impact this community forever.
My name is Brandon Price Crum, and I am the chairman of the Development Authority and Downtown Development Authority of Fairburn. The Fairburn Development Authority and Downtown Development Authority decided to work with Dr. Taylor. Dr. Taylor is a steady arm within the city of Fairburn, meaning that she has already built relationships with a lot of the stakeholders here within Fairburn. But not only that, she's been instrumental in leadership training and development throughout her career. She's a person that I believe and I look at as a leader, and she's a person that a lot of the city officials and other board members respect as a leadership-minded person. And she talks about her different principles and what guides her. But I think we have a lot of respect for Dr. Taylor and the work that she has already done. And we look forward to this partnership and this collaboration on Leadership Fairburn to continue to drive home developing leaders within Fairburn.
Leadership Fairburn will operate under what we call the 3D leadership philosophy, which simply means that you will first discover who you are, the talents that you possess, then you will design the world you want to live in or your business, and then you will demonstrate it to the community at large.
The Economic Development Department under the leadership of Sylvia Abernathy has developed the Business Alliance. And the Business Alliance is geared towards trying to help businesses within the Fairburn community collaborate. And this is essentially an extension of that work. This work is geared towards preparing the next generation of leaders to make sure that they're informed, to make sure that they understand, for lack of better words, how the sauce is made. And so this gives them the real opportunity to not only see from the other side what the systems are, how to become a leader, and develop them so that when those opportunities come, that we have a set of people that we know that we have helped develop that understand the way that the systems and the operations within the city work and how this community works together. But this is just an opportunity for the community and folks that work here in Fairburn to be able to develop themselves as leaders, so when opportunities come, they can be ready for it and they can be ultimately qualified for those positions.
The curriculum I'm excited to announce will be one what we call the P4 example. You will learn about people, how to serve them, programs, what are the best programs that you have access to, practices, what are the best practices as you run your business or your organization, and then the policies attached. I'm very excited about the P4 curriculum. And then what I call also the R3 curriculum. You will learn about relationship building, how to, after you have relationships with your employees or the people that you serve, then you'll learn about relevance. How relevant is it? And then you will learn about the reward of tying all of those things together. But the foundation of it all, you will learn about thought leadership, change leadership, focus leadership, and servant leadership. And as we pull in these experts and facilitators, and as we roll up our sleeves and we work hand in hand collaboratively, we are going to design a 3D model that generations to come will be proud to say, I am a member of the city of Fairburn.
So in terms of development authority and what it's meaning, what we would like for it to mean to Fairburn is this. You see a number of other cities, you see a number of other business alliances, you see the Chamber of Commerce and a number of other cities that have similar ideas and similar initiatives, but you don't see that within the Fairburn community. And we wanted to bring leadership training to the city of Fairburn. What we really want to do is see Fairburn grow far beyond where it is now and make sure that we're on the cutting edge of what's coming to cities that are this size, that are this proximate to the airport, that are this proximate to the city of Atlanta, to make sure that we are an attractive city from all specters. And this allows the collaboration between the government, between the community, between nonprofits, between business leaders, between community stakeholders to really take effect. And so in a program like Leadership Fairburn is more than just leadership training and leadership development. It's a key pillar and could be a key pillar to making sure that we are driving home what type of community we want. And the type of community we want is an informed community. We want a community that is knowledgeable about what's going on. But not only that, we want folks that are actively involved in taking responsibility for what is to come of the city of Fairburn. And I think that through this initiative, a number of those things are made possible. And so the opportunity is there. This is the pilot, if you will, the initial cohort, which is the most critical cohort, because this gives us a lot of the data that we will need to go back and make the tweaks or make the revisions that we will need to moving forward with this program. But we want the community, we want folks that work in this community to be a part of this and take advantage of this program, because it is something that can really be special if we all work together and want to see it become successful.
I really do believe that the major impact and outcome would be that our local government would work together with its citizenship. And whether that is education, whether that is community, whether that is the faith-based community, or whether it's young people, we will all collectively learn how to design in 3D effect so that the identity of Fairburn becomes something that is sustainable, and we put our stamp in the history books. And so Leadership Fairburn will do just that for you. We will empower you to become legacy-driven leaders so that we collectively can empower our next generation and sustain the awesome future of Fairburn to situate it to succeed.
We're extremely excited, and we look forward to you all joining forces with us as we collaborate to do exactly that, situate Fairburn to succeed. I'd like to bring one of my colleagues, well, both of them, Brother Jason Warner. He is a representative of Microsoft, as well as he's one of our colleagues and our expert. He's an expert in his field. So he's one of the speakers that you guys can look forward to, and I'd like to bring him up to throw a little tidbit at you real quick.
Hi,
appreciate the opportunity to stand before you all and actually to participate in this program as a facilitator. One of the things that I look at when we're training leaders and moving forward is looking at success differently, right? Especially, and I work for Microsoft in the age of AI. How do we shift? And part of that is that success equation: exposure, access, and a mindset shift, right? Like, we can't do business as usual. We can't lead as usual. But what we can do is build a thing, move a thing, or fix a thing to be successful. But once we create that shift, building, moving, and fixing, we will all be successful. Hey, we're situated for success.
Well, good evening, everyone. I am totally excited about Leadership Fairburn. I'm excited to be part of the first class that will have the opportunity to participate in this illustrious program. I'm excited for other classes that will come from this whole opportunity. There are actually 12 slots available for the initial class. We have a QR code that I'm going to leave on the sign-in table back there. What's included in this packet will be a sign-up sheet if you're interested, and there is information regarding the program. So, if you want to have an amazing 6 months, I would recommend you grab one of these sheets, sign up. We look forward to seeing all of you there. All right, thank you.
We're so thankful for Dr. Maya Taylor and her team and the wonderful work that they are doing. Please, if you are interested in this opportunity, get on it now, sign up, and we look forward to working with you. The cohort, the inaugural cohort, will have a capstone project that they are assigned and work on. So it is something that, in addition to just refining your leadership skills, being exposed to a broader network of people, you will have an actual project that you will deliver to the city of Fairburn. So that is something that we are looking forward to, and we encourage you to get involved. During our next segment, and we're gonna try and respect your time. We have 30 minutes to get you guys out of here in an hour, so we're gonna talk about our resource, and I'm gonna ask them to come up. We have Apex Solutions, and we have Financial Services, Firm Northwestern. And they're going to come up briefly, and we also have ATL Magazine. Small businesses, I know you all thrive on resources, so we like to have that forward-facing to you. These are partners that work in our community, and while we're not endorsing anyone specifically, we know they have been very instrumental in helping members of the community, providing pricing that helps with promoting some of your business needs. And we are responding to, like when we do our annual surveys with you, marketing, assistance with operations, financial services are all key elements that we hear from you that you need. So I'm gonna have them come up briefly. Jeremy, Festus, Ellen, or Mike. And if you could please limit your comments to about 5 minutes, only the high points for right now. And we'll thank you so much. Yes.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
So my name is Jeremy Felder, started Apex Promotional Solutions here in Fairburn. Back in August of 2023, I had the pleasure to work with the city of Fairburn on various projects, like she said. And some of you in here have worked with us, and we're here to provide branding solutions for you and your businesses. We all have logos. We all have brands. How do we get that present to the community through branded merchandise, whether it's you representing your own brand when you're out and about, or when people come to your establishments and they're able to, hey, when I leave Swing, how do I remember Swing? When I leave Peach Cobbler, how do I remember to go back to Peach Cobbler? I'm not here all the time, so it's leaving those lasting impressions in the community, again, through branded merchandise. Some of the notebooks that you see on the table, we've been able to collaborate with the city on a lot of different projects to be able to keep their brand visible. So those are the things that we want to be able to collaborate with everybody in here on in some sort of way. We're a local resource. We work with you. We don't want to sell at you. We want to be unpaid partners of your business, right? That way we can work together with your budgets. As you grow, we all have, again, responsible growth that we need to attain to. So that's what we're here to do with the sources that we have and the needs that you have. So that's Apex in a nutshell. Y'all have any questions? I got some cards, and we can talk about anything we need to talk about after this.
Good afternoon, everybody. Again, my name is Festus Wanjao. As you can tell, I used to be at Oz Pizza years ago. And change of career, as you can tell, but I moved on forward to be Northwestern Mutual. Now, especially as I've been a personal financial planner. And alongside with me, I have Sean Payton, who specifically deals with our business wealth. That's why I just brought him down here to introduce himself. Sean?
Evening, everyone. Real quick, how many businesses are in their first 1 or 2 years of existence? Okay. What about 3 to 10 years? 10 years and beyond? Okay, great. So what we do when dealing with business owners is really just kind of help plan for different phases of your business. So a lot of times, the 1 to 2 years, you have startup phase, and there's some things to be considering when it comes to startup around protecting your business, all the insurances, liabilities, even starting retirement plans for yourself. And then you transition into the growth phase. That's really when you start to hire employees. How do you keep those employees? Because I hear it's hard to find good help these days. And you want to have certain things in place to keep them there and keep them happy. And then the next phase would be the maturity phase, to where you're more coasting, you can understand cash flow, your business is thriving. And after that is the transition phase. And that's when you start to think about the exit strategy. And what does that mean for you all? Am I selling the business? What have I done throughout the years to make sure that I am okay and my family is okay? Is that retirement accounts? Is that selling off equity? Is it transitioning the business to my friends or family? It's really just making sure that as you grow your business over the next 5, 10, 20 years, that I'm putting the proper things in place to make sure that it's sustainable, but then also that I have something to show for it at the end of the day. So we'd love to connect with you all afterwards. We can talk more in depth with it after the meeting tonight, but Sean Payton, Northwestern Mutual, here to help.
Hi, Ellen Simpson with the ATL Magazine. We publish a print once a quarter. We also have a website, Go See Do ATL. That's also the sign or logo for all of our social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We have YouTube. We have TikTok. What we try to do is to publicize this area around the airport. We've been working with the Atlanta Airport District, which Fairburn recently joined. We work with the Chambers of Commerce. We work with local businesses and local governments, basically to tell everybody what's here, because the South Side is the best side.
Thank you, Ellen. And that is true. We work with the Atlanta Airport District. Mike and Ellen Simpson have been instrumental in promoting all of our businesses. Now, if you are not in the ATL Magazine book, as your business can complimentarily be placed, and that's just one line that says what your business is in the telephone number. But the special ads, that's something that you can work with them separately on. But if you are a business in our downtown, within our boundaries, please make sure that we have your information before you leave today, okay? One of the things that we are going to be doing instrumental, we have our communications director here, and she has launched a wonderful magazine. We are also, as Economic Development Department, going to start spotlighting businesses. But we're going to do it through small videos. So I'd like for Mike to come up and talk to us a little bit about that. Again, if you haven't signed in, make sure, because that's our way of making sure that we have your information. But Mike's going to come up and talk about something that a new initiative that we're going to be working on as well. Thanks.
Good evening. Everybody doing okay? Y'all don't go to sleep eating food now. All right, so real quick, as Sylvia stated, we will start doing business spotlights for businesses that are in Fairburn. I know some of the businesses that are here. I've seen you at markets. I've seen you on the other side of 74. We tried to do this initiative last year. We just didn't have some infrastructure in place. You know, we were at Peach Cobbler Factory. Shout out to them. And they were one of our first to get started, so we still have that in our bag. But with the chamber being here, with our economic development department, with ATL Magazine, and having an in-house communications department, there are ample opportunities for your business to be seen, for us to get the word out. So what we will be doing is a series of videos for you all, but we will start coming to your business so you get acquainted with us, and you probably see my face, and we're gonna do pictures. I'll come do inside of your business, outside of your business, maybe your staff, group picture, or, just, you inside your business, or you doing something with your business. Then we probably do a write-up. So we'll probably try to put together a form or something like that for you guys to fill out. So we'll have your information. So please make sure you sign up. So once me and Sylvia put, these items together, these assets together, we can pass them to communications, possibly to the chamber, so we can start promoting the businesses in Fairburn. So please make sure you sign up, because this is an initiative that you guys said you wanted. We want to do it. We want to try to help you the best way we can, but we can't do it without you. So just put that out there like that. We can't do it without you. So don't say we didn't do anything if you didn't help us do it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. And again, we want to make sure that people know where your businesses are, what you do. A part of you thriving is our city thriving. So we definitely want to make sure that as we're building this business alliance, we're maximizing your time and also providing you with the resources to help your businesses grow and just expand. So thank you again, Mike, for that. We have with us, and we're so happy because for years we have always touted to you all the benefits of being a part of the South Fulton Chamber of Commerce. Well, guess what? The CEO is here tonight. So we are so happy to have with us Ms. Kathy Hood. She is the CEO of the South Fulton Chamber of Commerce. More than 20 years of experience with not only in the South Fulton area, but throughout the nation with not only nonprofits, but leadership opportunities. And she is a lady that is going to help many of your small businesses just make sure that you're a part of the greater network. We encourage you to listen to many of the opportunities that she has tonight and to also work with her program. Again, from the surveys we received from the Small Business Development Grant Program, we heard a lot of folks that said that we need an incubator program. Until we get ours established, South Fulton Chamber offers some of the benefits that would be available through that incubator program. So without further ado, Ms. Kathy, we welcome you and thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Good evening, everybody. All right, everything I've heard, my brain and my inside, everything just going crazy because I'm like, wow, we are really at a great time, in a great space right now. So I actually became president and CEO of the chamber starting January 1 of this year. So we just came in, we kicked the door down, and so just trying to figure out and just, have everything, put things in place that you guys need. And so everything that we heard tonight is just what we are looking to offer you all. So some of the things that you may not have, the chamber is setting our location up for you all to be able to do that, right? And so what we're doing is we're actually turning our facility, our meeting space right here, right down the street, right off of, Mall Boulevard. And we're turning it into a business development center. So you guys will be able to come hang out. You can co-working space. You can rent a private, room, meeting room. You can not have to go to the coffee shop down the street. You could just come to your own little private little location right there at the chamber. And I actually, come on up, Dr. Lisa. You'll have a team of people there that can really help you to do and complete or, to brainstorm, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is. She was talking about, Sylvia was talking about you guys. We're talking about marketing and financing and all those different types of things that you're going to need for your business. So we're going to be offering those type of educations. So just all types of trainings, workshops. So what our space will be is, again, a co-working space, an incubator, whatever you need, we're going to be that one-stop shop, right? And so we just want you guys to know that we're going to be right there for you. So what I want to do is have Dr. Lisa, who is our Director of Operations, just go through, just give you guys a quick overview of the things that we're going to be doing and what we have to offer, okay? All right, Dr. Lisa.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having us by. I am Dr. Lisa Richardson, Director of Operations at the Greater South Fulton Chamber of Commerce. And some of this information you'll see because I know you will all join us and see us at Chamber 101. So I'm going to speed through. The Chamber is 79 years of service in the Greater South Fulton community. And what we want you to get to know is what we have to support your business as you grow and develop, from even a solopreneur to mid-range business to great established employer. We have both business establishment development programs and employer development programs to help you hire well and grow with the people who are going to support your business in the long term. So, as a benefit of membership, you've heard Dean Cathy talk about co-working day passes and our Business Development Center. We're building an established public-facing business directory that is not just your name and an email, but a full-fledged landing page that sends traffic to your own website, or in a pinch will function as your website for you. In our directory and hosting events, we have lots of different opportunities for you to establish your brand across the Greater South Fulton region and beyond. As we represent all 8 cities, including Fairburn, you have the opportunity to connect and grow beyond your neighbor, beyond the city boundaries, across the South and throughout the nation. So our membership benefits are long, because we try to do a lot for you and give you a lot of opportunity to learn from us and from each other. Ribbon cuttings, grand openings. Mike has done a lot of the photography that you'll find on our new website. And we teach about the difference, for example, between advertising and sponsorship. What are you getting for those dollars that you spend on marketing? Where is the best use of your budget if you want to get the word out about an offer versus lasting brand presence in a sponsorship? We want you to understand how you spend your money, what you do, how you plan, and the operations that will help you build a sustainable business for the long term. And we're here to support you right down the street.
So you're telling them about our business meeting?
All right.
So we just trying to hold, we just trying to hold you guys' time. We don't want you to go over your. Okay.
I will speed through as I need to. Okay, so our Business Beat media platform, you've heard, I hope, of the Business Beat Media weekly newsletter, which is business news, updates, and events across South Fulton from our members, from the municipalities, and the greater region. We've expanded our platform to include our website for business spotlights, our YouTube channel for In Your Face Spotlight series, as well as introducing your executives to the world. As part of our programming, we will include in the upcoming months media presence. You don't just want to talk to people about word of mouth, you want to be seen across the world as a professional. And so we will help you with that presence and give you a platform that you can start building your assets.
And let me just add where she said where we will help you guys. We're actually creating a creator studio inside of our facility as well. So you'll be able to come there, you'll be able to, record your podcast or do content creation or live streaming and different things like that. So this is all part of member benefits as well.
And if you fancy a dress up, our annual gala is coming up next week. And that is an excellent, excellent networking opportunity, because all those people that sit next to you with the chicken dinner, they want to talk about something. So why not let them talk about you?
Oh, this is yours.
like to, Friday night, February 20th at 6 p.m. at Georgia Power, at the Georgia Power Center. You can get tickets right on the front page of our website at gsfchamber.com.
And it's a black tie.
It is black tie, yes.
You get a dress?
Dress up, dress up.
What else we got?
Other signature events that we offer, Business After Hours. Business After Hours is a monthly event, and if you'd like to spotlight your location, we encourage you to join us and come on as a host. That's a great way to showcase your place. And if you do not have a physical location, that does not mean you can't host a Business After Hours. We invite you to host your Business After Hours at the Chamber, and we'll help you promote your virtual and remote business. Coming up during Small Business Week in May is South Fulton Small Business Week, where we showcase education, programs, what's coming up across a whole week of programming that coincides with National Small Business Week. And more, upcoming at the beginning of next quarter is our first Fast Break Mayor's Breakfast. Updates from the different cities about what's happening, what's coming, economic development initiatives as well. South Fulton Day at the Capitol is also coming up. Every Tuesday at 2 p.m., we offer a 1-hour speed networking. It's virtual. Take a late lunch, come and join us, and we can chat about what's going on with your business. And the incubator initiative that was mentioned, our Business Builders program is a foundational education program that helps you get started right. I don't mean if you should be an LLC or a different format. These are the basic foundation things that some of us, I admit that I was an accidental business owner. I started doing the work and getting paid, and I look back, I didn't have any structure inside. Business Builders gives you that structure. So even if you've been at it for a while and you feel successful because you're on the positive side, there is some internal structure that if you're going to be looking for capital, if you're going to be looking for support, you're going to be looking for partners, you need to have in place, and we help you get that all hashed out nice and firm. And our Vivid Women's Coalition is our women's business initiative. So if you've got any questions, we will be here for a little bit longer. Reach out and visit our website at gsfchamber.com.
What I would like to do, though, is just give you all a personal invite. 4405 Mall Boulevard, Suite 120. Come hang out, let us take you on a tour, tell you all about the vision for the chamber to come. All right?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Kathy Booker. We appreciate you coming out, and we appreciate your team. And we look forward to all of our small businesses connecting to the South Fulton Chamber of Commerce. They have a litany of things that are available to our small businesses to help. Without further, we're trying to keep on everyone's time. We may have to ask you for 5 extra minutes, though. But we want to welcome, we have with us, the city of Fairburn is blessed to have added a communications division. And so we have with us the Director of Communications, Ms. Jacqueline Howell. She brings a lot of experience formerly with the city of South Fulton, and she is now with Fairburn and has just done an amazing job. So we want to welcome her up, and she is going to be talking about civic engagement opportunities for our businesses as well. Ms. Jacqueline.
Thank you, Sylvia. Well, the overriding theme that I've heard this evening is engagement. Engagement with our constituents from a city standpoint, and engagement with the citizens from a business standpoint. And for a long time, events happen in the city, meetings happen in the city. And after that, there's really no engagement. It stops at City Hall. There wasn't a clear or intentional way for that engagement to flow back to the businesses that serve this community every single day. So I was tasked with, I've been with the city for a year now, and the overriding theme that I've heard in council meetings, in just discussions at events and whatnot, is increased engagement. So what if civic engagement could also drive local business growth? That question led me to Civic Points. This is a new platform that the city is undertaking that rewards residents for participating in civic life, attending events, completing surveys, volunteering, and just staying connected. So when residents participate, they earn points. Those points aren't redeemed online or somewhere far, far away. They're redeemed right here in the city of Fairburn with your local businesses, your restaurants, your shops, the services that you provide, and even some experiences. So instead of hoping people discover you through an ad or an algorithm, Civic Point connects you directly with residents who are already engaged and want to support Fairburn. For you, that means more foot traffic, that means more repeat customers, that means more visibility, and a stronger connection with the community. And the best part is you stay in control of that narrative. You choose the offer, you choose when it runs, you choose how you want to participate. Now, I believe that on each of your seats was this flyer in regards to Civic Points. And again, it's a community engagement platform where your business can participate in the early adopter program and drive that local business to your customers, from your customers to you. It's a cost-effective marketing as well. Feature your offers in Civic Points Marketplace at a low-cost, high-impact way to reach your customers. Now, this platform officially opens to businesses on March the 3rd. However, you can join the waiting list by visiting civicpoint.io, which is at the bottom of bottom of the flyer. And to launch, the core features will be live and fully functional. You'll have a business dashboard for events, surveys, and coupon redemption. We're also rolling out additional premium features by early April, and our early partners will help shape how this platform grows locally. Yeah, Civic Points is more than a platform. It's about keeping dollars local. I'm trying to compress this presentation. It's about keeping the dollars local. It's about rewarding participation, and it's about building a stronger connection between residents, businesses, and their city. So essentially, if you think about it, it's a loyalty program for civic engagement. And if you have any questions, I'll be here at the end. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Howell. So we are almost there. So number one, we thank you. Everyone, just take a breather and just, yes, we saw. Before we close out, are there any questions? Are there any pressing issues that you'd like to bring to the forefront? And we can address them. We have about maybe 2 minutes that we can incorporate, and then we're going to close out for this evening. So any burning questions for the group? Yes. Yes.
Sylvia.
Yes.
I know we are recruiting for businesses to go to our downtown area.
Yes.
Are there any future development or restructuring of how it looks?
There are, thank you so much for that question. So one of the things that we just completed was the LCI Gateway Connectivity Study. That was in collaboration with the Atlanta Regional Commission. The purpose of that study was to identify areas in our downtown that we could, what they call catalytic sites, that we can redevelop, pour money into, and that would open up opportunities for greater retail development, residential development. We've completed that study, It was signed off by our mayor and city council, and from there, Mr. Phillips had mentioned when he spoke about funding mechanisms. What we are finding out is that we cannot redevelop our downtown on the backs of our citizens. We cannot do that. We cannot have the burden, and that's something that our mayor and our city council and our leadership have supported. They have charged us with looking at innovative strategies, bringing those funding mechanisms from other resources to help to put monies into our downtown. So with that said, we have a plan for our downtown that spurs greater investment. We did complete an acquisition of the historic bank building, which that will be at the top of our redevelopment efforts. We are currently working with not only our real estate and commercial development companies to make sure we have great restaurants and retail in our freight depot. And we are looking at other projects, additional projects within the area. So within 12 to 18 months, we want you all to see some of the investments that we've made and the fruition of these plans that we put in place. Okay. Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Simpson.
Can you speak to the?
Yes.
Can you speak to the
clock? So
yes,
in our
'cause that's
next,
an amazing thing that they need to do,
That's
and it's
exact-
time sensitive.
Yes, so in our next segment, there's a couple of things that we are at 7 o'clock. There are a couple of things that we may not be able to cover, but we will follow up in a follow-up email to everyone. Number one, please, we have your contact information. The city is actively working with the host city, which is Atlanta, to promote your businesses during World Cup. We are hearing that we will have anywhere between 500,000 to several million people within our region during the World Cup games. And with that said, we want all of our small businesses to benefit. If anyone knows about Mardi Gras and places like that, these major destinations can make people's budgets for their entire year. So we want to make sure that your businesses are promoted. We're working with Atlanta Airport Alliance, our DMO, as well as divisions of the City of Atlanta to make sure your respective businesses are promoted. We are also going to have promotional efforts as well to get the word out about getting people here. And of course, we're working internally with our departments to have an array of activities available in the city of Fairburn to celebrate the World Cup. With that said, I'm going to ask, I don't know that you all know, we have a Main Street coordinator, LaTanya Amy, and she is new to our team. We have some upcoming events, Women's Expo coming in March 12th. If you're interested in that, yes, please help us or just give me your name and we want you on those committees. We also have Economic Development Week. We have more business alliance meetings, but I want Ms. LaTanya to talk about our Main Street activities briefly, and to Mr. Simpson's point, to Mike's point, our historic downtown clock. Let's give her a hand. Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start, as Mr. Simpson stated, our historic clock. It's an opportunity, it's a lasting legacy opportunity. We can create personal, I'm sorry guys, my nerves. The historic clock is located, It's located at the Downtown Education Building, which is located at Georgia Military College. The historic clock is placed in the center of the campus. So we do have an opportunity where you can purchase a plaque. You can purchase it for your business, individuals, for churches, schools, your organizations. We have less than 100 slots left. We have sold quite a few of the plaques. The price of the plaques are $150, but it is an opportunity to where you can brand your business. You can post, your church, you can post that information. It can be there, and there are 4 sides, so the plaques will be placed on. The plaques will be placed on the clock, and if everyone has a magazine, we do have there's an advertisement for the clock in here. It's a personalized plaque that is permanently affixed to the Fairburn Downtown clock at the education campus for businesses, schools, associations, nonprofits. My information is listed. We are currently working on getting the applications online to where you can do the process online, but you can reach out to myself or Ms. Sylvia, but you can reach out to myself and I can get the application over to you and I can get that process. And it's a very easy process. You just write your information down, what you would like. It's 25 words or less actually that can be placed on the plaque. So you can decide what that information is that you would like placed on the plaque. We also have an opportunity right now, and I've reached out to a couple of the businesses. I know I've spoken with some of you. I'm currently working on the business directory to make sure that I have all of the businesses that are located in downtown Fairburn, to make sure we have your correct information. As many of you may be aware, the business directory is located on the City of Fairburn's website. So if anyone is looking to see what businesses are currently active in serving the community, they can go to the city's website. So I've reached out to some of you guys. If I don't have your information, cards or anything, if you have tonight, I can make sure that I have that information so that I can get everything updated to ensure that I have everyone's accurate and correct information. And I have spoken with some of you in the room to get that information. So I will be reaching out if you have the information. If you think that we don't have it, then I can, I'll get that information from you and I'll get that information updated as well. Also, we do have some upcoming events. We have the pop-up, the food pop-up truck is for food vendors who are interested in coming to vend and sell your products, your food, and it's going to be located at the education campus as well. That information will be posted, and you can reach out to myself as well, and we can get you signed up as a vendor to come out and you can vend for the students, for the employees of the city, and anyone else who would like to come out and partake. And we also have a large event that's going to be coming up in July, actually. It's going to be the Groove Grill and Smoke Fest, which is a lifestyle event. It's a family event. And we're going to have food, music, entertainment for the kids, barbecue, more of like, if there is a barbecue competition, we'll have other things, cigars, things like that, so you can come out, and it's just a fun event for all.
Thank you, LaTanya. Great job. So okay, guess what? We're only 5 minutes over. We did that, didn't we? So we want to thank, this ends our Business Alliance meeting. The follow-up is you will be receiving an email with just a recap, contact information from all of the resources that were here this evening. Also, we'll be following up regarding other activities, grants that are available, and we just look forward to staying in touch and communication with you. So have a great evening. Thank you so much for your time. There's some more refreshments and on the side. Please help yourself. And again, Godspeed. Have a good evening. Thanks again.